All right, all right, all right. Welcome to Goof on everybody. It is Monday, January 9th, 2023. How are we? There's no update on Coral Ann. I'm still sad, and I'm a man. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy. Nobody likes to see their friends say goodbye. So tonight we continue. Unfortunately, things are, as far as I know, nothing's changed. But we are here and we're going to continue as best as we can, as I can. So welcome to the show. I can't stay away from what I do. As nice as I think Ross Coulthart, if that's how you say his name, I think he's a nice guy. And Bryce Zabel, maybe, I don't know, but I don't like what they're saying. I don't like what I heard from Ross. And someday I'd like to have him on the show. But this is a subject matter I'm not really a big fan of. I'm not happy hearing what he said. Do you know he blames us podcasters for the bad juju that's going on in ufology? Not the bad researchers lying, his friends, not mine or yours. His friends, Corbell, Knapp, Taylor, Nolan, Elizondo, Hastings and Hastings. It doesn't matter. They're all in it for themselves. It is so freaking obvious. Ross Coulthart and Bryce Zabel have no fucking idea what they're talking about. Absolutely zero. They are green. They're still new to the field. It's going to take them another 1,500 days to get logical in this field, to have a critical freaking thought in their brain that doesn't feed their ego or their friends. How about spitting out the truth, Zabel? How about talking about the people your friends are that are lying to everybody in the field, Coulthart? Come on the show. Don't avoid me. Don't avoid my messages. I've emailed you 2 or 3 times. Where's the recall? Where's the message? Nothing. Chicken shit freaking journalists. Chicken shit. And I'm sick of it. Come into this field because you're friends with everybody, because you're going to play the nice guy, because you don't know shit about ufology. You're going to come in like I did, naive, green, and unsure about what to say. And it is so freaking unbelievable that people buy into these guys. These guys, they don't know anything. And they're talking and putting the blame on me, you, and anybody else that has a UFO podcast. Oh, wait till you hear it. Just wait till you hear it. I am not going to be mum. I am not going to shut the F up. I am going to let them know what they are saying is crapola. Welcome to the show. No, seriously, I'm not joking. I can't stand it. I like Ross, don't care for Bryce. I like Ross only because he seems smart. Bryce is so smart, he's stupid. That's that guy. You know those guys? They know everything, but they don't know anything. And then they admit they don't know anything, but they're still going to give their opinion as fact. Oh, yeah, this is a fact. I feel this way. He says, I know for a fact that these podcasters are making lives miserable in ufology. People are afraid to come out. You know, I've been hearing that for 20 fucking years. There ain't one person who's ever said no to come on this show because of what I said or what I did. People appreciate the truth. They want to be interviewed by somebody who's going to fucking push them to the limit. And that's what we need in this field. There's nobody like me doing what we're doing in this field. We need more people like me. I thought Angry Channel could have pulled it off, but he's just a one-trick pony. There's nobody talking about these idiots in ufology. Nobody. And everybody's just like, oh, no, hold on. I hear about all these negative comments, and I don't know where they are. Where? Who? Who's saying it? Who? I don't hear any negativity, only from me. I don't know where it's coming from that these guys have. Are they talking about me? Are they talking about us? Are they talking about a group of us? Are they talking about, don't, negotiate with terrorist group? Is it the third phase of Moon? We're all paid off by Greer to say these things? Like, I could never have a critical thought of my own. God forbid you have your own thought. You can't. They're going to pay you. Everybody pays me to say what I say. Sick of it. Sick of it. Sick of it. I'm getting Coral Ann inside me right now. She is telling me right now. Coral Ann! I still came into the show today thinking I was going to see her. It was just weird. Tired of it. Tired of it. Thanks, Lisa, for the $2. I think you might have come in a little late. I said there's no news, so we're still waiting. I'll let everybody know as soon as I hear something. I hope I hear something. As a matter of fact, let me check right now. Hold on, let me refresh her page just to see if Kurt said he was going to post something. No. I posted something on there and it's gone. It's deleted. It's deleted. I said something, my prayers are with you, and it's gone. They took it off. Why would they take that off of her Facebook page? That is odd. I posted a get well thing for Coral Ann on her Facebook page, and it's gone. What's going on? Well, we'll find out eventually. Damn it. I see a picture of her here wearing Goof on Radio stream shirt. Okay, let me show you the video why I'm so fired up right out the gate. Why? You're going to find out right now. Yeah. Not holding, not waiting. I'm not going to get your palates wet. Not going to do anything like that. We're just going to go right into it tonight. I've been eating regular food. I've already gained the weight I've lost. I lost like 6 pounds over those couple of days. Already gained it back. Yeah, it's just water weight, but damn it, I love that water weight. Yeah, this is strange. I think this is it. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. I found it. It was just under a different title. I put it under. All right. So I'm going to play number 26 from Need to Know. This is the podcast of Bryce Zabel and Ross Coulthart. They have very strong opinions, and I love it because it makes for great, great topic of talk here. Thank you, Lisa B. First super chat of the night. Thank you, Lisa Bowden, for the $2 News on Coral Ann super chat. That good. All over good health. Thanks, Lisa. Mucho gusto, generoso. Rabbit hole. You got a Tommy gun? You know, FAP? You know how many times people told me to calm down, take a breath, slow down, shut up, be quiet, go slow, be careful, don't talk so fast, I can't understand you? Lots. You know, I got done working out, and I had to come home, throw clothes in the dryer. I had 5 minutes to get the show started. So I'm a little pumped. Still a little amped. I'm still a little with vigor in me. So yeah, I'm a little pumped. Can't slow me down though. I'm done. I'm tired of being quiet, slow down, don't say this, don't say that, you can't say that. When have I say anything? Because it's opinions. You're allowed to have opinions, people. And these are my opinions. And I know a lot of people who feel like I do, but they don't say anything. They don't have the option. They don't have it. They can go on other people's shows, talk to them, get on their show, but check this out. I am not happy hearing this from an investigative journalist like Ross Coulthart. This guy has a podcast. Listen.
After original interviews and stories, and frankly, to shoot some of these stories and get them edited and to you, much as we were able to do with the when Channel 7 helped us out. So we're still looking actively for that while trying to keep this on the air. But it is true that we're looking for it. And then, frankly, Russ, I just got to ask you something. Do you ever suffer burnout, UFO burnout?
I do, and in fact, just before Christmas, I think
How? How could you have UFO burnout? You just got here yesterday. Call me in a decade. I have UFO burnout after 6 months being in the field. I'm so burnt out. That pussy's unbelievable. Sorry. They need to learn better verbiage. This is ridiculous talk right here. This is funny to me. These guys are babies. They're children. I'm so burnt out. I don't know if I could do this anymore. Talk about the same thing. God forbid you have an original thought. God forbid your thoughts come from a place of sincerity instead of your egos, feeding your friends' egos, your ego. Here we go. Egomaniacs on the rise. Giddy up.
I have to admit, that was the other thing I was feeling.
These are guys that are feeling their oats now. They think they're the number one shit in ufology. They feel like they can just say whatever they want. Everybody's going to follow what they say and bend over for them. Yeah, bend over the other way. Kiss my feet.
So despondent about the failure by the Congress to push for the release of the October 31st due report on UAPs. And I'm also slightly depressed as well by the bitterness and nastiness that's emanating on social media around the UAP issue. It's quite extraordinary at the moment. The whole area of interest is consuming itself in a kind of a frenzy of backbiting and stabbing and backstabbing. And there's a lot of people who, I won't name names, but there's a lot of people who've done a double backflip with pipe and who previously have been avowed ufologists who've come out and are now sort of trying to grab numbers in their viewership or listenership by basically...
Look who's talking! Look who's talking! Mr. Personality, Mr. Investigative Journalist, Ross Coulthart, having an opinion. Blaming it on me and you, the podcasters. Not himself, not his friends, us. We're the problem because we're frustrated. Listen, he gets it, but bad juju coming out of this. Bad juju here.
Spouting debunker themes in their philosophy, but they're none too clever about it. And a lot of it is just personal attack.
No, absolutely not. And the reason, chicken shit, you don't name names because you're chicken shit. Say who. Say it. What are you afraid of? They're going to attack you. We're going to call you names. Look, say what you want, but when you don't name names, you look like a liar. Who? Who is out there trying to get views and subs and everything else? Who? There's only one channel out there doing it, and that's the Angry Channel. They're the only one that do special shows on all the people that everybody hate. You know, I basically passed the torch on to that idiocy over there, but he was already on the way. He was already doing his own thing. But if it wasn't for Goofon, he would have half those subs. And that's the only reason. The only reason the Angry Channel does what he does. There's no other reason. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care about good, bad, or indifferent, the greater good of ufology. Neither does this guy. Nobody cares. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. I'm 100% right. They don't have a vested interest in this. They don't have video footage. And I'm talking about this guy here too. He never UFO hunted in his life. He has no idea what it takes. He can guess. You need a camera. You need to have patience. And what else? Good set of eyeballs. Gotta have good eyeballs. If you're going to be a UFO researcher, get your eyeballs fixed. Listen to the rest of this unbelievable blame game he's playing. I don't like it. I'm going to go back a few 20 seconds.
Due report on UAPs. And I'm also slightly depressed as well by the bitterness and nastiness that's emanating on social media around the UAP issue. It's quite extraordinary at the moment. The whole area of interest is consuming itself in a kind of a frenzy of backbiting and stabbing and backstabbing.
No.
And there's a lot of people who, I won't name names, but there's a lot of people who've done a double backflip with pipe and who previously have been avowed ufologists who've come out and are now sort of trying to grab numbers in their viewership or listenership by basically spouting debunker things in their
names, chicken shit.
But they're none too clever about it, and a lot of it is just personal attack. And the thing that I feel very, very strongly is that we're involved in an objective analysis here of a mystery. Nobody's saying it's little green men. Nobody's saying it's aliens.
Except for Jeremy Corbell.
Indeed.
And your friend George Knapp. And the people at Skinwalker Ranch. Travis Taylor, Gary Nolan. Come on, dude! You know what everybody's saying.
Some people are hinting that it might be aliens, but...
Oh, like Lou Elizondo, and it could be something in the ether? Yeah. I'm sorry. By the way, you can help support the show through Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description, even on the About section here at the channel. That's how we survive. That's how we do it every single day here.
So the interesting thing is
I just never mentioned it.
What we're doing is we're openly acknowledging that there is a phenomena that is a mystery that we're engaging with as humanity. And the military, the American government and other governments around the world are being more open about that. And here we are, and we're about to talk, of course, about the National Defense Authorization laws relating to unidentified anomalous phenomena, no longer aerial phenomena. It's a momentous time.
All right. Yeah. It's a momentous time. God, I don't know why I kept that on that long. Now let's jump a little further. Okay, this is about Corbell's comments. Listen to this. I'm going to go to the 34-minute mark and go.
And I just don't want to cut anybody a pass. It is time to at least acknowledge the basics. I think that needs to happen. And so I don't... we can argue about classification, but to say we got to go through a few more years where we don't even admit to the basics really offends me. I just wanted to throw one quote out that came out of our friend Jeremy Corbell in this same interview. He said, because I just thought this was such a concise way to say it. We are talking about official, likely illegal government programs that have been studying the UFO puzzle substantially, physically, and scientifically in secrecy. Okay, so for me, a start would be, let's just admit that.
Wait, what? What did he just say? Let me go back 30 seconds. I'm sorry. I was daydreaming.
To say we got to go through a few more years where we don't even admit to the basics really offends me. I just wanted to throw one quote out that came out of our friend Jeremy Corbell in this same interview. He said, because I just thought this was such a concise way to say it. We are talking about official, likely illegal government programs that have been studying the UFO puzzle substantially, physically, and scientifically in secrecy. Okay.
So we know nothing new. Oh, look what Corbell said. The governments are doing stuff behind our backs and they're doing it with UFO technology. I mean, come on, man. Why are we acting like this is new? Really? How does Corbell know this? Oh my God, he's genius. But they have to pump up their little boyfriends and, give them center stage. I would do the same. I like it because it's bullshit. That's why I'm talking like this, because it's bullshit. They're saying stuff. I mean, I can't go a whole show, a minute, without saying something you probably already heard. All of this is recycled, everything. Unless there's a new sighting or a new person story, everything we talk about here is on repeat. I'm sorry, there's never going to be disclosure in this lifetime. Not in the next 20. Probably the day after I die. I'll be like, oh my God, it's all real shit. They just now went public. See that? What just happened? What just happened? Holy shit. Oh my God, my hands just got... Wow. Oh my God. How weird. Where? How? How? I don't understand. I just got hit in the leg with something. And it was one of these, a plug, and a remote control. And I heard a noise as if there was a dog under the desk, something like that. And I hear my bag, which is 3 feet away. It has all my tapes in there and some things, my shirts and whatnot, right? Come on with the camera. And these things were in there. And I heard the bag moving. And then I felt something hit my leg, my ankle. I think this hit me in my ankle, and the plug hit me in the tip of my foot. That was weird. Oh, and then I'm still feeling very cold. Wow. Carlin! Nope. Wow. Oh, I can't think right now, man. Oh my God, that was a trip. Wow. I don't know what to say. Hold on. Woo! Man. Pretty cool. All right. That is so weird. And I just seen I have a backup, like a terabyte hard drive down there, and that's been pushed over. And you just can't push it over that easily. It just doesn't fall over. This is unbelievable. That is so weird. And my hands are freezing. All right. Let's 34-minute mark. He talked about the Corbell.
Okay. So for me, a start would be, let's just admit that. You don't have to tell me the names of every program. You don't have to,
So Corbell made the most obvious comment ever. These guys are acting like it's the Holy Grail. The scrolls are being figured out for the first time. And, everything Corbell says, they love. You can't prove any. Corbell has never proved one thing. Do you realize that? You guys realize that, right? Corbell has never proved anything. It's amazing to me. How do you put out video after video, the last couple of years? Nothing last year, but, before 21 and 20. How do you put out 5 things and all of them are shit? And you sit there with that face like it's fact. Oh yeah, we've got a pyramidal feeling here. This is a pyramidal thing. Pyramidal, ultra-terrestrial, metamaterial craft. You got all the IALs in there. Materials, terrestrials, and gabagools. I don't know. I got nothing. So weird. This is such a weird phenomenon. There's just nothing we can do about it. Everything we are told is a lie. I really believe that everything we are told is a lie about UFOs. Would we agree on that? Everything. Because if they told us the truth, wouldn't we feel a little bit better? We felt a little better when they said, yeah. Those videos, those are real. The videos were real, but not the UFOs. They didn't say those are real UFOs. Like they're unidentified flying objects doesn't mean alien, even though that's the insinuation. Alien. And everybody goes alien instead of alien technology reverse engineered or just figured it out or whatever. You know what I mean? I think we've got those craft now. We've got those craft that can do crazy shit. Stop on a dime, go real fast. I don't know. I think we've got them. And I think if there were a Tic Tac, because we've never seen one, these guys swear the Tic Tac event was real. The Nimitz. Let's just go to Nimitz. Keep it there. That's where Lou wanted to start ufology all over again. At the Nimitz. We're going to wipe out 50 years of ufology and just start there. And what evidence are you using? Oh, anecdotal evidence. Oh, no. There's a many minute video, high def video of the Tic Tac. There is. Where is it? Somebody's got it. Oh, and there's radar. Radar. Yep, there's radar. There is? Yeah. Kevin Day, that other guy. You know, corroborate. Hey, where is it? Yeah, no. So they're saying they saw a UFO, and then the Navy is saying that there's a longer video, and they're also saying that there's radar, right? And Fravor and Dietrich and somebody else say they saw something that was buzzing around like a ping pong ball in a cup, underwater, creating bubbles, froth, as I like to call it. Ocean-filled froth. Tic Tac, the ocean-filled frothy mint. It's right there. It's in the can, but I don't see it. But it's there. The Tic Tac. It's in this little container? I can hear it, but I don't see it. But it's there. You want me to trust that it's there? Open it up and take a look. See if one comes out. But if I can't see it, how can I tell if it came out of the thing? You'll feel it. Okay. Guess what? What? I feel it. You do? Yeah, it's real. But how do I prove it? I don't know. Maybe pour paint on it or something. Oh, what a good idea. Well, I was trying to come up with something. That didn't work. Fail. But the Tic Tac's never been seen by these eyes, your eyes, or anybody's eyes, but the players in hand. And it hasn't expanded. Where are all these people that were going to come out? Oh, yeah. Corbell's got a surprise coming out sometime in January, according to him. It's coming. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm on pins and needles. I hope I wake up one day and there's a new video for me. And I take it personally, like he actually put it out there just to piss me off. I feel like that. I think this is personal now. I think it's me. It's gotta be. It's so stupid. It's like stupid. Greg O'Brien. Hey, if we all have our own truths, does that make everyone else a liar? Here lies. No. No. That's not a problem. No. I've thought about that. Luckily, I've had the experience with this question before, and I had a long time to think about it. And thank you for the $5 comment, super chat. So you say, Greg O'Brien, if we all have our own truths, which I think you mean our own experiences, seeing stuff, can't prove it, but it happened, right? Okay. Does that make everyone else a liar? No, absolutely not. But I tell you what it does. It gives you a visual and an audio of how a liar looks when they speak. It is the best. Corbell, who I've been talking about, is a continued failure in this field. And we still wait with anticipation for that next video drop because it's fun to talk about it and to figure things out and to see if he is lying or looks like he's lying. Because I really do think Jeremy Corbell's a liar. And here's why. Nothing else has happened with those other videos he put out. There should have been updates. Not one. Nothing. Nothing. It just died where it came out. And everybody said, that's bokeh, da-ba-da. And then the other ones, that's crap. That doesn't show what you say is happening, as Corbell likes to do. We have objects moving at 30,000 miles an hour with impunity in our airspace, restricted airspace. And we have it on video. And that's what you see. No. We saw an object going 82 knots or 60 miles an hour, whatever. We didn't see anything going 30,000, making a right-hand turn in a blink of an eye, you dillho. Dillho? I didn't want to swear. That's like a dad swear almost. You know what I mean? So, Greg, your truth only matters to you. Mine only matters to me. I don't care if you like my stuff or don't believe it. Does that make everyone else a liar? No. But if you are being honest with yourself and you feel you can detect what a liar looks like because you're a truthful person all the time, and everybody you talk to is a liar, and there's a familiarity when Corbell speaks. He's got that body language down pat. He's an habitual liar. You know what? Not really. When I look at Jeremy Corbell, I see somebody who is unsure, doesn't know, just doing what he's told, basically, for the greater good. That's what he's being told. Hopefully, it'll lead somewhere. Prove me wrong. Yeah, I mean, I would love for him to prove me wrong. I said I would always eat this hat if Corbell can do that. And he's always proved me right, as he's proven everybody else. People love it because it's entertaining. Greg, good stuff, man. Look what you did with that. You created some good content. Thank you very much. That's what it's about. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support as well. Mucho gusto generoso, brother. I'm still on, a downer a little bit. The longer I'm on doing this, I have a lot of things that remind me of Coral. Luis Roldan Jr., $2. You say, U.S. Navy admirals say we are not ready for UFO aliens. Or aliens. God, no, we're not. Yeah, I know. I think that came out when? A couple weeks ago? Recently over the holidays? Something maybe right before. It sounds familiar. I probably talked about it. I don't know, but that's a true statement. Look, I'll tell you something. I'm in this field. I'm not saying it but 20 years. And I used to say up until 2012, I had a very scary experience with a light that responded to a flash I made. Was it a coincidence? No way it was. And it scared me because I thought it can just take me. And some fear it was real. It came over me like weirdness. It was just bizarre. I can't explain it. I can't. But it scared the crap out of me. And from that day on, I never wished to be abducted again. Well, I don't know if I've ever been, but I've always used to say, I hope I'm abducted just for the experience. I want to remember some of it to tell you lovely people what it was like. But I think that may have already happened. I don't know. Dreams. You know what I mean? Dreams. Someday. God. Thank you, Luis Roldan Jr. That's very generous of you and a very smart and interesting thought we had that came from that comment too. We're not ready. When we can all get along here on the planet, we're ready. You think we're going to have some big-eyed, big-head, little-bodied alien with this incredible technology that we look at it as magic, that can do anything pretty much by thought alone? We can't even handle drones flying over our properties. It's invasion of my privacy. Aliens can do anything they want, when they want, and for all we know, they could have made us. That'd be weird, right? Wouldn't that be great, though? We are your creators. What? No way. We made you back 192,000 years ago. Your carbon dating system is still a bit primitive and inaccurate. We have taken control of the human population, and we have created major extinction events. We have exterminated once the population got too many, and we had to rebuild and start over, which is why you find all the ancient stuff around. Of course, we cleaned up everything. We come in and we pick up all the tools and we destroy all the other stuff, but we leave a little bit behind because we want humans to explore. It gives you guys a purpose because you need purpose. Without purpose, you go insane. With insanity comes crazy things, and crazy things we can't have. Then we have to do another major extinction event. The last one, 65 million years ago. And then we had a little one, like 12,000, 10,000 years ago. We don't want to start all over. But once we get the 10 billion people on the planet, that goes all over the planet, we destroy and we start over. That's what's going to happen. I figured it out. Don't ask me how, but I figured it out. How many extinction events have there been? 5? Whatever, 5 or 6. Do you know why they happen? It's not by accident. It's not nature, an asteroid, a volcano, a flood. No. It's the aliens, our creators. They make it look like an accident because, we're going to do research someday and try and figure stuff out. I don't know. But it is weird. It almost seems like every time the population of the Earth gets to an intelligence, let's say, like there's certain, I don't know. I think, how did they move things all those years ago. Now I'm watching this Graham Hancock special on Netflix. You know, Fingerprint of the Gods and all that. He wrote that. You know who he is. Him and Randall Carlson do some, what other scientists are calling fringe science, which isn't. It's new science. And nobody wants to change the history books. They're now finding that, holy crap, how many thousands of years now? They go back 15, Göbekli Tepe. But now they're saying it could be 40,000 years ago. And there was even a hint of 500,000 years ago. The largest pyramid, or whatever they call it, or this thing in the jungle. It's this one big pyramid, but it's like that Russian thing where that little doll, you open it and there's a little one inside of it, and then you open that one, there's a littler one, and you open that one, and all the way down to a little peanut. That's how this pyramid was built over 200,000 years. They're doing core samples and everything. If you haven't watched it, you're missing out. I fell asleep and had a cool dream. Yeah, about that. I was a Persian prince, 30 years old and married and had kids. I was rich. And every time people talk about their past lives, they were always a prince or princess. Thank you, Luis Rodan Jr. Sorry if I didn't. I'm not going fast. I know I'm talking a lot. I don't do much talking usually. I don't talk this much. I really ever do. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? I know I didn't do a roll call. Trying to wean off of that. Sometimes I'll do it. Sometimes I won't. And then one day, it'll all be gone. Everybody here is special. It just takes too long. What do you want? What do you want me to do? I'm going to go back to doing that. All right, now, let's get rid of that. We'll come back to that. Okay. I played some Larry King yesterday, right? And I only played a minute of it or so. We got to John Mack, and he was talking about this abductee, Mary Oscarson, Oscarson. And that's where we stopped it. I want to continue today with another few minutes from Larry, because it's history. And I think if we keep going back and looking at history, I think you might find ufology was a little more fun 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Things have gotten really stale. It's not fun. It's only fun when Jeremy Corbell or anybody's talking. That's the only thing I got. Yeah, there's sightings here and there, but something's got to happen. And it's not. This is it. This is ufology. Slow and low. That is the UFO tempo. Slow and low, UFO. Wait. Slow and low, UFO tempo.
Several humans present at the time.
Now, these beings came through the door?
Very often, no, they don't come through the door. Very often, with my experiences, they literally materialize in front of my eyes.
You don't see spaceships?
I have been inside of ships. I never get to see them from the outside. I'm always on the inside.
How do you get in?
Usually, I am transported through a window.
And why do they keep coming to you? Do they converse with you? Do they communicate to you?
I think there's more communication now than there used to be.
Larry King's great, isn't he? So let me get this straight. You're in your bedroom. Yes, I was in my bedroom. Hold on. And you're sitting there, what are you wearing, a nightie? Nightie, right? She got a nightie on. You wearing a bra? No bra. No bra. You don't wear a bra to bed. It's almost like, and then what happened? Yeah, go slow. Hold on. Tell me a little again. What'd they do? Did they put it inside you? Yes, they did. They touched my sexual. Oh, yeah? That's what I feel like when I watch Larry King. Anytime there, this happens.
What are they telling you?
What are they telling
They're telling
you?
me a lot of things. One of the things they've told me consistently is that they care, that they're not here treating us as guinea pigs or...
Hey, you want to know something, Mrs. Oscarson? We care. You guys are great aliens. Hey, did you hear that, Joey? She called us guys. But then she ended it with aliens. Hey, what are we? You guys are guys. Hey, look at us, huh? I don't even have a penis, let alone a nose, huh? Hey, oh. Mario Scarson. Mario Scarson. She can tell good ripping yarn, she can. Continue.
or human experiments, that there is some level of concern on their part for our well-being.
This is said in English by people who look like what?
This is said telepathically. Most of the communication that transpires between...
So you never moved your lips? No. I didn't have to. So how'd they talk to you? Telepathically. Oh, yeah? Telepath. What am I thinking right now? Oh, it doesn't work like that. Oh, yeah, it does.
between myself and them is telepathic.
Isn't that the first trigger a psychiatrist says, mental illness? I'm hearing things telepathically. The radio is talking to me. People are telling me what to do. I'm hearing voices.
You might think so, but in these cases, these people have been examined by myself. They've been tested psychologically. They are of above average intelligence. They are of sound.
I was hearing voices too. One time it was my ex-wife sleeping with the pool boy downstairs. Anyway, tell me more.
Mind. They've been shown as of superior mental functioning by the testers. So there is not indication of any kind of psychiatric condition that can account for this that I've been able to find.
Do you, Mary, telepathically respond back to them?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever asked them the basic, simple question? Why don't you land at the White House?
No, I haven't.
Nah, we never ask him that. Oh, you don't, huh? So what do you ask them? Are you asking if they're naked? Naked aliens, huh? Do they wear clothes? That's what I want to know.
I haven't asked them that. My concern is, why do you come here to see me?
And what do they tell
The
you?
answer is because we care.
They care. They care. Wearing that nightie. Every night they come in when you're dead asleep. It's no coincidence. Yeah, I like where this is going. Go ahead, O'Carson. It's O'Scarson. Yeah, I'm scarred too.
Okay, but I mean, why did you ever ask them why they didn't go see Madame Albright? Or why they didn't go see...
I wish they'd go
Bill
see
Clinton?
everyone. I wish they'd go see
Why
everyone.
don't they come here now?
Yeah.
They don't go to Madame Albright because she's ugly. At least you're a looker. A redhead at that.
Thank you.
I wish they'd go see everyone, because then more people
Your hair was probably glowing and they saw it. It was like a beacon of light. That's what I see when I look at you, O'Scarson.
would have the opportunity to experience what people like myself are.
Why do you think they don't materialize here?
I think that perhaps the society
If they had penises, do you think they'd have to materialize? Yes or no?
is not ready for this.
But you are, and they're not?
Well, I'm reluctantly ready for it. This has been happening most of my life, and
That's what most broads say. They're always reluctant at first, but then they like it. They ask for it. Is this thing on? I even have a microphone like Larry.
there's no way to get away from it. So for people like me, we're sort of forced to deal with it.
And
I'm
Mary's
making
story
myself
is like
laugh.
a lot of other
It's a
stories.
very characteristic story.
That the beings appear.
It's good ripping yarn. Who's this guy? Jesse Morrison throwing down $2. What does her body language say? It says she's telling the truth. That's what I see. You want to go back? Let's take a look at that. You know what? It looked like she was telling the truth. I was looking. Let's go back and take a look. Good question. Oh, yeah, now you got me. Now we're going to have a conversation. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Let's take a look. Let's go back a little bit. We'll get a minute or so. I've already watched her, so I got a baseline for what I think. All right, here we go. Let's see if Mario Scarson is lying. Doesn't look like it, but here we go.
Visit from several beings, and there are also several humans present.
Oh, shit. Yeah, she just lied. The first 2 seconds, she lied her ass off. Her eyes fluttered. It was crazy. And down to the left, are you kidding me? She must have blinked 14 times in half a second. You got to see that. The eye shuffle. Watch.
From several beings, and there were also
Look how she's searching right here. Watch.
several humans present.
Right there. Did you see that? It was like 3 quick ones. She didn't even open her eyes. They just blinked while they were closed. Oh yeah, she's she's trying to hide it. She's not doing it. She is trying to be careful, is what I'm seeing.
And there were also several humans present at the time.
These beings came through the door.
See the swallow? Did you see the swallow? Thank you, Jesse. I'm going to have to remove this for a sec, but thank you for the super chat. Watch the swallow. I know people get thirsty because when they lie, their glands start salivating and they need thirstiness. They need water, I mean.
Beings came through the door.
See that? Did you see her esophagus? She grew an Adam's apple in that lie. She grew an Adam's apple because of that lie.
Present at the time.
These beings came through the door.
Very.
Oh, God, she is lying. I am bad at this. Yeah, she lies. She's lying. It's all fake. She is trying so hard. It's coming off as it's awful. This is just the worst.
Very often, no, they don't come through the door. Very often, with my experiences, they literally materialize in front of my eyes.
She used the word "they literally," so she's trying to, they do that. They make things sound better. They don't have to say literally. If you're saying it, that is literally. So when people say, oh, it's literally, or, to tell the truth, you know how people say that? All truth, all joke, whatever. What do they say when they do that? To tell the truth, I don't know. I hate when people do that. Also, everything before this, you were lying. They're not, but it's a thing people say, and it's not a smart thing. All right, let's continue here. This is fun. I didn't think it would be this fun. I forgot about body language on King.
You don't see spaceships.
I have been in.
Look at how you see how she looked away immediately when she started to answer. When you're telling somebody a story as powerful as this, you're looking that person in the eye if it really happened, because it's a connection. You're trying to let them come there with you, and you're not afraid. So you don't look away when you start talking. People who are truthful, they want to look at you. It's not staring at you. It's a calm connection. And it's a very, very simple thing that truthful people do that a lot of people don't catch, because people are lying more than they ever have nowadays. So everybody's gotten used to the liar, and they think the lie is the truth. So when you tell the truth, to them, it's a lie. We've got to get people back on track. It's gotten that bad. I figured that out myself, by the way, because I tell the truth and people don't believe me. And I'm like, why don't you believe me? I'm not lying to you. And it's because everybody else lies to them. I said, and then I prove I'm truthful, and they're like, all right, I guess, and whatever. All right, I see some super chats. Sorry, I am not reading all of these comments. It's, I'm just on a roll here. So, Shane Reed, I know. Hey, I love you, man. That's what that's about. Shane Reed throwing down $10. Continuing supporter, good friend of the show. But yeah, I'll only say it once. I'm not going to keep saying it. Thank you very much. That's a mucho gusto generoso right there. Who are you talking about that smells? Who are you talking about? Her eyes are crossed? Are they? Let's take a look, see if her eyes are crossed. I didn't think her eyes were. Let's take a look, see. Let's open this up a little bit.
Inside of ships.
Oh, yeah. I think because she's looking to the right.
No, I never get to see them from the.
See how she did the double blink with the point up? The double blink like that is unnecessary if you're telling the truth. She's trying to make it believable because it's a lie.
I never get to see them from
See the blinking? Ridiculous. Yeah, blinking like that is a big no-no. Liars blink their asses off. They always have.
No, I never get to see them from the
You know, and the sad thing was when I watched her initially, I felt confident. But I didn't analyze it, but I felt confident she was being honest. Maybe because she believes what's happening to her is real. I see somebody who believes something that is happening, but is also embellishing the story or has embellished it so much that either she knows it's like these are dreams she's having and she's using it as a story. It just felt like two fingers went across me like this. Just like that. Just swiped. It's Thank you, Shane Reed. Appreciate the appreciate the support. Mucho gusto generoso, buddy. Man, All right. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Play with this. Let's move on. Can we? Should we? What's next, man? Is there something else on here?
concern.
There were other
To me,
people on the
people
show.
that-
Yeah. Here we go. Let's take a look at these. Oh.
I have audio tapes, so
You have
I
audio.
make audio tapes in my room. Yes, I do.
Okay, I think we're going to show something here. And then you tell us what we're going to see if they put it up for the control room. What is this, a drawing?
Basically, I've been doing some surrealistic drawings just to help myself come to grips with what's happening to me. And I do different paintings of different beings. I use a lot of very bright colors. I try to make them a little bit more palatable to me, and I paste them all over my bedroom wall. It's sort of right. It's sort of my way of acknowledging what's happening to me. I spent the bulk of my life running away from it, the bulk of my life hiding it from everyone, Larry. And I think now's the time to sort of come out about this. And the artwork is my way of expressing something that's been really buried deeply for a long time.
What's that on the side?
The symbols, I have no idea what they are.
They drew them?
No.
Or you drew them,
I
but you don't know why you drew them?
I don't know why I've drawn them, no. But I think they're very important.
What does it all mean, Dr. Mack?
Well, one of the reasons, I don't know what it means. It's some kind of invitation to us to accept another reality. That's one of the things that's going on. What this creation of these hybrid beings is about, what the aliens will tell us is that it has something to do with evolution, that we're moving to another level of creation.
Okay. People have been saying we've been ascending to this new reality, that we will be able to speak to the aliens effortlessly with our minds, go to places, the ascension, to do all that stuff. How long is this going to take now? It's been going on 20 years. I still don't, I don't see any evidence for it. I can't talk to aliens. They don't want to talk to me then. You know, I want to talk to them. And I've tried. 1,000 times probably. It's not fair. But it's not happening. And John Mack said something there that is very surprising to me. I guess he's saying that's what the aliens believe is happening, or that's what these people who are being abducted, the experiencers, are saying. I think that's what he said.
Something to do with evolution, that we're moving to another level of creation.
You are a psychiatrist.
Yeah, the aliens are saying that to the abductees. Right, got it. Okay, so they're saying that we're moving into this new reality, more of a spiritual bull crap sticks. We're going the opposite direction. Maybe you and I, but the rest of the world isn't coming along with us, huh? They're not coming along. And it's a very small percentage. It's not enough to change the algorithm of humanity, right? It's not. Anonymous Rex throwing down $2. Pure love. That is a super dono. For the new people who are here, and thank you for subscribing to Goof On. This is not your grandfather's UFO talk show. A super dono means there's no super chat, no comment, and no sticker. It's a donation with nothing, a no. But it's all love. And that's beautiful. Thank you, Anonymous Rex. Good to see you too. And Happy New Year to you and yours. I know, but once it's the 10th, I don't say Happy New Year anymore, so you're welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And you are a continuing supporter of Goof On. You have supported before, I think. Well, I thought so. What's that? Yeah, I think we're done with that for now. Not much I can do. And I know I saw it. I see everything. I saw it. Here, enjoy. Have fun. For you. For you, I said. Come on, everybody. What are they? What are you saying? Turn it up.
What are they?
Why are they?
What do they mean?
One more time.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they?
What do they mean?
What do they mean? Hey, what are they, everybody?
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields.
Secrets in the fields.
Are they harbingers of world change?
All right, thank you. You're welcome. I saw it. I saw the request. I saw and I delivered. And that's all I can say about that. You know, it's been good the last, week or so? We haven't had any issues with anybody, right? Nobody's coming around. What was that? Nobody's coming around trying to hurt.
Anybody seen Richie?
Jesus, come on.
Huh?
That was close, guys.
I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
He's gonna, don't look right. Don't look right. Damn it. He looked right. He's gone. Oh my God. Every time. Nobody warns me. Don't you? Oh yeah, he sneaks in. Damn it. Oh, my heart's going. Seagal's gonna get me one day. Oh, that hurts. No. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. What the? Come on, Gomez time. Throw your hands up in the air. Swing those hips. Yeah. Sugar, sugar, shake. Sugar, sugar, shake. Shimmy, shimmy, shoulder, shimmy. Okay. There, we got it all out. You feel better now? All right, good. Hello, Alien Goyle. How you doing? Good. All right. A group of Boy Scouts, I don't know if anybody saw this on Twitter, and leaders discover a Bigfoot nest. And then they can see the Bigfoot walking across the edge of the mountain ridge. Are you ready for this? Yes, Regis, we are. You're gonna love this. Hold on to your hats. This is a good one. You guys are gonna love Bigfoot. It's a good one. This is a good one. It doesn't get any better than this. It's coming up. It's coming up. Dude, it's the Marble Mountain Bigfoot original video. And this video comes from Purple Grizzly with 15,200 subscribers. The Martin Mountain Bigfoot original video. We're going to do this. Welcome to the FF zone. For fuck's sake zone, everybody. Here we go.
I'm up there on the center thing.
I just found a little bit of snow, some piled logs, but as we wander up, as we wander up into the trees a little bit, we notice that there's a pile of brush here. And as we look inside, we find out that something.
Now, why can't somebody have a survivalist made that? Why does it always have to be Bigfoot? Survivalist could have done that for the TV show, Survivor Man. Maybe he was there and they didn't know it. That's how old this video is, right? It's pretty old. No? This is an old video, I think. 2001 in June by Jim Mills, the leader of the youth group Campus Life, on the annual Marble Mountains backpacking trip. This is the longest known video of Bigfoot ever recorded. In no way was this faked or some kind of hoax, they say. Interesting. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember yet. I remember this part.
Brad, let me climb out, come in. Let me get a look into this thing. Let me walk around it a little bit. First of all, some kind of creature has taken.
Some kind of creature? What, a deer?
And piled.
What?
Tons and tons of leaves
Wild
and
boar?
branches to either camouflage or make a place to hide.
Yeah.
We notice claw marks as we look at the trees and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe.
Then we come around, we spin in here, and we see how whatever it is has been all smoothed out.
All right, let's get to the Bigfoot show.
No evidence that there was ever a fire.
The right of them.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
It's kind of
I
looking
always
at
hated this. That's a
Moving
dude.
now.
Trees. It's to the right of them. It's walking that way. Trees. Okay. See that King's Castle?
Yeah, I'm sure Bigfoot's out there.
The whole thing.
Stay away from my home! I don't see nothing. Get off my lawn!
Ridge.
On the ridge?
Right on the ridge.
Yep, that's what
Almost to
Bigfoot's
those
saying
trees.
right now.
It's coming down this way. Get off my lawn! Snow up there.
Get off my lawn!
Straight up above the patch.
Get off my lawn!
Yeah. Right on the leg. See, he's just there.
Get off my lawn!
Almost to the tree there. Those two trees. Or three of it might be three trees.
He's in the trees.
The three trees. Right at the very ridge.
You know how those, some of those Bigfoot sound like Asian guys? I can't stop. It's like when I grab a microphone and it just changes the way you sound. It just enhances it. Makes your voice sound richer. I hate this video. I can't watch it. That's a dude on a mountainside. Shoddy camera work at best. It's filmed on a peyote. There's no way that's a Bigfoot. There's no way.
Where? Dang it.
It looks like a dude. Actually, it looks like a girl.
Yeah. He's shaking his
He's shaking.
fist at us.
He's right in between
The guy's saying he's shaking his fist at us while looking at some blob. He can't tell.
two trees right now.
He's screaming at us something. Get out
Yeah,
of
you
my
can't
camp.
see his
Get
mouth
out of my
move,
camp.
dill hole.
Hey, there's 15 Bigfoots down
It looks like a drunk guy dancing.
He's coming. Is he coming down?
He's
Michael?
jumping up and down.
No, he's not. Shut off. God, I hate liars.
Does he hang below his knees?
Shh. Yeah, when he arches his back like that, your knees would be where your freaking hands are. Dill hole. All right, I can't do that. I just can't. I just can't. I can't. I shan't. I won't. I can't. I can't, Jammer Travels. What's up, Jammer? David Wilcox. Bigfoot had a fire pit. I don't know if anybody saw the fire pit. He also had a hammock, right? He had a bomb shelter. He did. He even had running water. He did. He had running water. Bigfoot. He was a handy man. He's a handy beast. He's a handy beast. He's a handy foot. Bigfoot the handy foot. He's not a handy man. He's Bigfoot. Handy Squatch. That'd be a good name for a handyman business. Handy Squatch or Handy Foot. Bigfoot had a fire pit. A Canadian $10. Thank you very much. That is true. I saw the fire pit. As a matter of fact, I think I saw some folded laundry and a jock strap as well, hanging on a branch. Hey, if this guy's saying he's shaking his fist and he's screaming at them from a mile away, and he's looking at a black shadow blob, I can say that. And so can you. Mucho gusto, generoso. David Wilcox, a continuing supporter of Goof On. Good friend of the show. My Lou Elizondo. That's the Elizondo smile. Right there. You know, anytime you do this, you just said a bunch of bullshit. Because, my friends, they are real. Yeah, right. He just did the Elizondo shuffle with his mouth. Ew, he did the Elizondo shuffle with his mouth? With his mouth. Both lips. Both of them? Both of them. Amazing. Did you know, it says here from the Juan on Twitter, if in 2023 the public eventually sees the complete video of the 2004 Nimitz encounter, it would be great to also delve further into declassifying all Foo Fighter data, especially since they shared behavioral similarities. And you may find some similarities between two of the RAF encounters in 43, and now the infamous case that took place November 2004, the Nimitz incident, where U.S. Navy F-18 Super Hornets encountered the so-called Tic Tac. We wrote an article for an American Ideas Science and Technology News website, The Debrief, in April 2021, describing how certain elements of both of these cases, the dog fighting and the ability to run rings around current top-of-the-line combat aircraft, did not appear to have changed much over the intervening 60-year period. I was astounded to see that my piece was endorsed by no less than Christopher Mellon, the former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence in both the Bill Clinton and George Bush administrations. Oh, yeah. There's two trustworthy administrations. Hey, Bill Clinton, thanks for that 14% on those home loans, by the way. He dropped them from 18. Remember? That was good. I did not have sex with that cigar. That would have been great if he said that. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Meanwhile, he's pointing at Hillary. I've never had sexual relations with that one, just once. Just once. And we produced a girl. She's right over there. Hey, honey. Bill Clinton's got that drinker's nose now. He's kind of like Kris Kringle, right? He's got that drinker's nose. He's got that ball of redness coming through, and it's all pockmarked from the the liver psoriasis and all that stuff that's going on underneath that skin. You know he's not human. Duh. Almost 5 years ago, even Lou agreed with what Coulthart put off, Semivan, and many others have said now. We wouldn't be where we are in the UFO disclosure movement if it wasn't for Tom DeShlong. I can't disagree with that. Keywords. Shh. We wouldn't be where we are right now if it wasn't for Tom DeLonge. You got to hear this. And then I'll speak. I'm composing myself. Shh.
Considered very taboo, a lot of stigma associated with it, and actually be able to have a conversation about it, a rational conversation.
Well, let me ask. Oh, they're not acting this out at all.
You, because the people watching are way more interested in the guy that ran the government's UFO program than what Tom thinks about it. Let me ask, you know intimately, and so much what you know is still classified that none of us...
Steroids. Lou is on steroids. I'm saying it loudly. I believe, in my opinion, that Lou is juiced in this video. He doesn't look like that anymore, that's for sure. Lou hasn't had guns like that since he entered the field in 2017. Come on, we've all seen Lou now. I mean, he dropped 30 pounds from his belly to his ass. A good an old joke I stole from Andrew Dice Clay. Okay, let's continue.
Of us can ever know.
Where was I? Steroids.
You know the stigma attached to this because you dealt with it. How has it changed since all this? Like to you and to your because you're still so tied into the government with people you know, and like
Sure.
How has it changed that
you still work for the government? That's what he was supposed to say. You're still tied in the government with your friends, I mean, you're still tied in with the government. With your friends, I mean. You almost blew it. Did you see how he backtracked on that?
People you know, and
Sure.
tied into the government with people you know, and
Sure.
How has it changed that you've seen?
Well, I will admittedly say I didn't change it. Actually, you're the guys that changed it. And that is...
How much bullshit does this guy have to suck on to believe that Lou is actually being honest right here? Did you see the decisive pointing? That right there was a telltale sign he was lying, because he's making this gesture with such vigor. Lou is giving it up, though, to Tom, but it's not real love. This is manifested for the video, for you and I to believe that these guys are going to save ufology and bring disclosure together.
You're the guys that changed it. And that is, I did this, and my colleagues and I did this day in, day out for damn near a decade. And we couldn't even get people in our own building to have a conversation. And that's why I said before, as a catalyst.
How is it that Lou was supposedly working at OSAP, ATIP, whatever, and he was there all that time, and he didn't try to convince people back then? You would think if Lou, because he always said he's not about disclosure. He said that. He wasn't into UFOs. He was given this job. I believe, I don't know if I'm right. I think Lou was given this job because he did something terrible in his other job. I think Lou, instead of losing his pension and a job, somebody pulled some strings and gave him the UFO shit. I tell you what we could use Lou for. You want to use somebody? This guy's good. You'll love him. He's funny. He's a funny guy. He's counterintelligence. You know him as Lou Elizondo. You ever hear this guy? Funny. Remote viewer. Yeah, well, he claims that he saved a bunch of people one day. But anyway, we could use this guy. He looks the part. He could talk to because we got to get that office. This guy could do it. Counterintelligence. He could fit in. He can get people behind him. This is the guy. That conversation happened. Yeah, sure. Go over to TTSA, you prick. After what we did to you. No wonder why they eliminated all of his emails and everything. Nobody likes Lou. I'm finding that out. People don't like Lou. Maybe because he's a bully. I wonder. He's definitely an asshole, though, that's for sure. Anyway, Lou.
People probably wondering how it is you could leave a successful
Juicy
business
Lou
model behind and
he's
pursuing
squishy
your
right
dreams
there.
as a rock and roller for
When
this.
was this? This is recent. So he's been jacking it up, I guess, huh? Is this recent? Hold on. I can't. Your sister's got numb nuts. Oh, here we go. About almost 5 years ago, Lou agreed with. 5 years ago. That's not true 5 years ago because Lou wasn't in the field. They're talking as if, what have you realized since you've been in the field? This might be new. I'm not sure. January 9th. I know this is new, but all right.
We couldn't even get people in our own building to have a conversation. And that's why I said before, as a catalyst, people probably wondering how it is you could leave a successful business model behind and pursuing your dreams as a rock and roller for this. And had you not have done it this way, I don't think we'd be having this conversation. So don't look now, but we're having this conversation because of things like this that you took the time to have a conversation about. Whether you do it as a novel, or you do it as fiction, nonfiction. I think that's something that I think that was you.
Well, but
hey, you do something. I think that was you. What the hell was that?
I think that was you.
Well,
no. Listen.
I think that's something that I think that was you.
He ran out of shit to say. He couldn't remember what to say. Everything you did, man, you were doing. It was, it was great. You were there. It was you. Even he wasn't sure what to say anymore. That's funny.
We're having this conversation because of things like this that you took the time to have a conversation about. Whether you do it as a novel, or you do it as fiction, nonfiction. I think that's something that I think that was you.
Well, but
you just said it was him.
You
dummy.
can definitely say though that now you have.
How many times did they take the books away and then put them back? See, that's Lou. He's always acting like he's working. He took the books out, moved them away, and then picked other books and put them there. It's so stupid.
Colleagues in all different agencies of the government that talk about this a little bit different now, right?
In part because of what you did. Yeah, I think so.
I think we should definitely really give me as much credit as possible. I'm just saying, I love it. And
hey, I give Tom DeLonge credit. If he would have followed through and stayed with it instead of closing up shop and then opening up TSA or whatever it is now. It was a money grab. Well, how much did they get? A lot of money, right? And they were going to build this spaceship that was going to go through earth, wind, and fire, space, and beyond. You would need at least $1 trillion for that, to make that. So Tom DeLonge did something very cool when he first got out. And then when Lou came some time later, a year later, he was pushed aside more or less because of, mainly, I think, of what he said when he was on the Joe Rogan show. But we are in no way going to thank Tom DeLonge for anything right now, because we've gone backwards 2 steps in the last year. We're back to where we were before TTSA came around, before Tom DeLonge came around. So we're into repeats and history and rehashing, and hopefully new information comes out, and there's new sightings we could talk about, and other things, man. But it is dead. There's not a lot of people doing the whistleblower thing, although Jeremy Corbell says that any day now, this month, there's going to be supposed whistleblowers and evidence that's going to come forward. And we're going to hear from people we never heard before, and we're going to see things we've never seen before. Yeah, that's called new stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't act like they act like they're doing us a favor, like they're working on shit. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Anybody can get on the phone and say, hey, I got this video. You could use it this, that, or the other way if you want. Say it came from the Navy. I don't give a shit. It looks cool, though. Yeah, it looks like a UFO. Sure, it could pass. Just tell everybody it's a whistleblower, doesn't want to give up his name. As a matter of fact, make it a woman this time. That'll sound a little more legit. Yeah. We always have guy whistleblowers. You ever notice that? Where's the women whistleblowers? Where's the women Are there any women whistleblowers? I think I'm saying that wrong. It sounds right though. Where are the women whistleblowers? Where are the women whistleblowers? Where are they? Oh, sorry. I found them. Yeah, my bad. I forgot. Nah. Sorry, not sorry. So check this out. John Keel. You guys know who John Keel is, right? I found this on Twitter as well. And this here is interesting to me. It says John Keel, in a 1967, 55, letter to Jerome Clark said, UFOs are now being built on Earth using our industrial resources and technicians. All of this is being readied for an evacuation to be held shortly before some cataclysm befalls the planet. Oh my God. Next, continuing. Gigantic objects have been photographed in space with infrared devices. I have seen some of these pictures. These objects are not illuminated, nor are they reflective, so they are invisible to our normal telescopes. J.A.K. letter to Jerome Clark, February 20th, 67. And here are the important stuff that came with this comment and comments. Over this tale, I used to laugh at such stories like this. They talk about 1945, one flyer of the famous Flight 19 disappearance, 6 planes, survived his story, gave the government the first inkling of what really happening. I have documentation on this case. By 1947, the government was actively working to squelch UFO stories. Hence the, weird business at Maury Island. Arnold sightings a few days later broke the story in the papers. And then in 55, the Jessup incident, the Vero document into the problems, but only on one level. Another group was already working within the government in total secrecy. This group has almost unlimited funds and power. In 62, there are further developments which really tightened the secrecy and inspired our outrageous atomic experiments and frantic effort to leap into space with underdeveloped and insufficient rockets. The U.S. Navy's been working very hard on this problem since '54. The Air Force is only a collecting agency and a front for whatever's really going on. Gigantic objects have been photographed in space with infrared devices. I've seen them. The space activity supplements what is going on here on Earth, but it is not necessarily the source of that activity. It is possible, if not probable, that UFOs are now being built on Earth using our industrial resources and our technicians. Our technicians. All of this is being readied for an evolution to be held shortly. An evacuation to be held shortly before some cataclysm befalls the planet. People are now being selected for that evacuation. Oh my God. All right. All of the secrecy and confusion has been created not to conceal the existence of the UFOs, but to hide their purpose for being here. I hinted at this in the saga piece, and I have also been suggesting it in my new. All right, what did they just say? A cataclysm, and then they said people are now being selected for that evacuation. This was back in 19 floppity flip, 50 years ago. What, they're still picking names? I'm embarrassed. It just goes to show you how deep or how stupid we are for believing things like this. The sightings are not clues, John Keel says in a letter here. They are symptoms of the problem. We must look further and deeper to find the problem itself. Incidentally, I have turned up several more cases identical to the Hill incident, loss of memory, etc. I trust that you will keep all of this confidential. I don't want to be branded a nut. Not yet, at least. I am very interested in the Minnesota sightings. Perhaps you've had a chance to investigate some of them. Do you know anything about the Bagley incident of last June? Here's a copy of that piece I recently completed on the Minnesota sightings on August 16th. I am doing a day-by-day analysis of the sightings of 66. It all forms from an awesome picture. This piece will probably appear in True. They're debating it now. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you soon again. Hope your health is improving, that we can work together on this thing. John Keel. Man, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. I can't go on. That's it. That's it for tonight. I'll let you guys go. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Put a lot of energy into the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for subscribing to Goof On. I appreciate the support. If anything for Coral Land pops up, I will let you all know. So just keep checking Facebook. That's where it'll go. All right. Thank you. We'll see you. We'll be back tomorrow, 7 o'clock every night. Even Saturday now. We're back at 7. Okay. So I'm going to go watch this football game. I already worked out. I'm going to go smoke, and I'm going to have some fun the rest of the night. And yeah, there will be, I swear on this one, the video for the members will be up later. Okay. With that being said, thank you very much for all your support and the newcomers and the veterans. Thank you for everything. We do it here every night, and there's a reason for that because, you know, we like to do the truthology for ufology thing. Thank you. All right. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow. What's that? Nah. Alien bless.
winded downward towards treasured sites in Christianity.